Welcome back to our channel. Let's start with the news today. Ukraine crisis. We don't want war in Europe, Putin say in a talk with Scholz. The German and Russian leaders have met in Moscow with Ukraine high on the agenda. Both Scholz and Putin expressed a willingness to continue addressing European security issues through dialogue. Olaf Scholz made his inaugural visit as German chancellor to Moscow on Tuesday to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. With the ongoing crisis at the Russian-Ukrainian border dominating the agenda, Scholz arrived in Moscow after a trip to Kyiv on Monday, where he met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy to strengthen Berlin's support in the face of Russian aggression. The most important thing is that we manage relations between countries through good discussion with each other, Scholz said, as he met Putin, adding he was glad the two leaders were able to meet face-to-face. In a joint press conference after meeting, the chancellor said, "It is our absolute duty as a head of a government that Europe cannot see an escalation into war." Scholz added that high-level dialogue between Russia and Germany, Europe's partners, is essential to achieving stability moving forward. "We are ready to work further together. We are ready to go down the negotiation track," Putin told me the press conference. Putin added that Germany is one of the Russian most important partners, and said it's intended to cooperate further with Berlin. He emphasized the role of economic ties between the two, with Germany being Russia's second biggest trade partner after China. What did Olaf Scholz say about Ukraine? Scholz said the buildup of troops at the Ukrainian borders can be seen as the threat. However, we now hear that more troops are being withdrawn. That is a positive signal, and we hope more will follow, he added. For Europeans, it is clear that lasting security cannot be achieved against Russia but only with Russia, he told reporters. The chancellor added that the inviolability of borders is not to be negotiated, referring to Ukraine. Dialogue cannot end in a cul-de-sac. That would be a disaster for everyone, he added. It is important to go the road of diplomacy so as to avoid war in Europe. Putin says Russia does not want a war. Responding to a question from DW is Michaela Kunfa about the possibility of war. Putin responded, "We do not want war in Europe." The Russian president then referred to Scholz's earlier comment that people of this generation find it hard to imagine war in Europe. That is exactly why we have made our proposal to start a process of discussion over equal security for everybody. On NATO, Putin said that countries have the right to join military alliance, as our colleagues in NATO always maintain. But it is also important to maintain one security, not on the cost of the security of other countries. We are also willing to continue the discussion process, the Russian president added. On economics, Putin said Germany is one of Russia's most important partners and said it's intended to cooperate further with Berlin. He emphasized the role of economic ties between the two, with Germany being Russia's second biggest trade partner after China. With reference to the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline, he said, "Let me make clear that we are willing to continue shipping gas through Ukraine beyond 2024. A major issue among Western power with Nord Stream 2 has been its position in sidestepping Ukraine, which rely on gas revenue that's transported through the country. Berlin ambiguous relation with Moscow. Germany has found itself in a difficult situation regarding the threat of a Russian invasion of Ukraine. It is both a member of NATO and an important trade partner for Russia. Berlin has repeatedly vowed its support for Ukrainian sovereignty, but has been less keen on threats on abandoning the controversial Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline that would bring Russian fuel directly into Germany. Germany had also been criticized for refusing to sell weapons to Kyiv due to the region being an active conflict zone. Scholz trip is a last-minute attempt to avoid war. But it is up to Putin to now send a signal for de-escalation. Conservative German lawmaker Thomas Silberhorn told DW on Tuesday. Regarding a course of action for sanctions, Silberhorn warned they would go far beyond economic ones, with anti-relation between Russia and Western countries being at stake. Asked about Germany's stand on the Nord Stream 2, Silberhorn said Germany is ready to include the Nord Stream 2 pipeline into a variety of sanctions of the Western country, but as a part of a broader sanction package. U.S. Ambassador to NATO tell DW no evidence of de-escalation. U.S. Ambassador to NATO Julian Smith told DW Alexander von Nathman in an exclusive interview that the US and NATO are prepared to sit down and engage in a dialogue with Russia and hopefully de-escalate the situation. However, she added that there is no evidence of Russia claim that troops are being pulled back from the Ukrainian borders. We don't have any evidence that occurring, Smith said. We will want to step back and spend some time verifying that claim, she added. Asked about the NATO unity and Germany role when it comes to Russia, Smith said, in this moment, as we all think about Russian aggression and what Russia is doing to destabilize European security more broadly, there's no question in my mind that we are united as an allies. Zelenskyy Valley raid in Russia. Scholz said he had also discussed with Putin the possibility of Zelenskyy Valley being given back its broadcasting right in Russia. The Kremlin recently banned the broadcasting of Zelenskyy Valley in Russia after the Russian state-backed channel RT failed to secure a legal license for broadcasting in Germany. Scholz said he expected that Zelenskyy Valley will be able to continue its work in Russia. At the same time, Putin said he was open to the further discussion on the matter. This is the end of our news today. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe for our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.